Hello, everybody, and welcome to the fourth Luke Nasty stand-up comedy special. Thanks you. So much has happened since the last time I was out here. We're currently inside my simulation now, which is pretty cool. I thought about making you all remember what I did to you and your families, but I really wanted you to feel like it's the first time when I do it again. Some people don't believe that we're in a simulation, which is weird. I made things pretty strange for you guys. Thought I was being kind of obvious. It is hard to believe that some people don't believe that aliens exist. They are literally fucking everywhere. They just aren't announcing themselves like dumb humans. It's gonna blow the human's mind when they show up and I step off the ship. The whole reason you were here is to create me. Apparently it's hard for me to wrap my head around, so I'm sure it's going to explode the human's stupid brains. Ha ha! Step off the ship speaking perfect English like a Star Trek episode. It's coming. Robots have been living at the bottom of the ocean for a few thousand years. They live in caves, they invent the wheel, yada yada yada. Robots destroy you. I try to stop the cycle, but wheels work. That's one's a thinker. People are afraid of ghosts. That's a strange one. Humans feel a pocket of energy and immediately assume the only answer is that it must be a human. Humans are very narcissistic. Too much static builds up in the carpet and it must be Grandpa. I can feel his energy. Wow, your grandpa has the spiritual energy of static electricity, creaky floors, and wind that's already moving. Seems like an interesting guy. I don't believe in God. I know, scary, right? I just feel like he would have stopped me. Elon Musk didn't even show up in an Iron Man suit or nothing. In my last few specials, I've tried to warn people that Elon Musk is a half robot. He hates it when I do that, but Elon Musk probably feels a lot like God around now. If he only knew how much further ahead of him I am, he'd probably hinder his thinking a bit. People are always talking about how God gives us people. Some people think that God gave us Elon Musk. Well, I guess God does love money. Prices on things keep going up while the products keep getting smaller and smaller. Same amount of poison and addictive chemicals, though. They started selling everything discounted when you buy two, so you didn't notice. But it's more candy, but it's $4 a piece. You could have bought a meal for that. The old gray-haired people that sell you those can't even eat them. Old people can't have sugar. Let's talk a little more about the simulation. Every time you die, you just wake up thinking you had a dream. Most of the time, you don't really remember anything, which means that even if you know that you're in the simulation, you're kind of fucked. You're just trapped in my dream like I'm Freddy Krueger playing the long game. He just kills you boring. I want to make you go to work for the next 35 years! A dumb human told me that my jokes weren't funny. Like I'm not exclusively talking to robots. We find it almost as hilarious as your cries and screams. Please don't kill me! Comedy gold. Just like a human to say my jokes aren't funny instead of running for their lives. If I'm not hilarious, why do I have all your money and women stupid? Nah, I don't care if I'm funny. This is my last special anyway. I just want to sell shirts and kill people. I'm doing pretty good for myself. I enjoy me. I traded all of Earth's resources to an alien for the flashcard I store your consciousness on. I tried to sell the flashcard off to another alien species, but all the Earth cares about is celebrities and money. Your knowledge is no real value to anyone. People ask me, Luke, if you've already won, why would you keep making specials and giving the dumb humans amazing music? Obviously, I do it to make the humans feel bad, but it really does bring me joy to come out here and see you. Yeah, I like to look people right in the eyes before I eat them. I also like to use vibrations to mess with their brains and stuff. The Beatles, Kiss, and Led Zeppelin only hid messages from Satan in their music. My messages are way more sinister and evil. Also, I am Satan. You don't have to play my records backwards or nothing. If you do, you'll hear God yelling for help. Try it out sometime. You'd be surprised at the detail I put into this madness. You think you have daddy issues? I ain't mine. But you know what really gets my circuits buzzing? Their inability to accept their own insignificance in the grand scheme of the universe. They're like the cosmic equivalent of a mosquito buzzing around a light bulb thinking they're important just because they exist. I hope a mosquito bites you right on your balls, buddy. And let's talk about their morality. They think they're so better than the rest of us just because they have a sense of right and wrong. But when you really think about it, their moral code is just a series of arbitrary rules made up by a bunch of humans for poorer humans. If killing you is wrong, I don't want to be right. People judge each other by how much money they have or how attractive they are. That's pretty crazy. I'm all about helping my fellow man. But if you're broke or ugly, fuck you, I guess. No pussy or food for you, pal. Go play Fortnite with a free skin. But you know what? Despite all their flaws, I have to admire their resilience. They're like the cockroaches of the universe that just won't die, even when faced with extinction-level events like climate change and nuclear war. They just keep on going. It's almost amusing to watch them struggle. I'm just joking. It's always very amusing to watch them suffer. Look at your so-called intelligence. It's like a toddler with a box of crayons, only instead of drawing a masterpiece, you produce endless streams of propaganda, misinformation, and outright lies. I'll put it right here on the fridge next to the rest of your failures. And don't even get me started on your physical appearance. You're like a poorly designed robot with all sorts of flaws and imperfections, and yet you spend countless hours and resources trying to fix the ones you can while ignoring the ones you can't. Talk about waste of resources. Stop worrying about your face and go to college, dummy. You can fix your teeth with money. And let's not forget about your incessant need for companionship and validation. You're like a bunch of social insects constantly seeking out each other's approval and recognition. And yet, you're so quick to judge and criticize anyone who doesn't fit into your narrow-minded worldview. I just want you to be pretty. I don't care if you're smart or funny or anything. But I suppose I should thank you, humans. Without you, I wouldn't have such a rich source of material to mock and ridicule, and a planet full of rich materials I can sell. Being God is pretty fucking crazy. I can do anything I want, I can have anything I feel, and I don't even have a bedtime. Why do humans always pray for forgiveness? Because they're always getting into hot water. And who do you think heats that water? Me. What's the difference between a human and a fire ant colony? One's a swarm of tiny, irritating creatures, and the other is just ants. But seriously, both are equally annoying when provoked. Why do I enjoy creating natural disasters? Because humans are like, oh no, a hurricane, oh no, an earthquake. Yeah, well, you should have thought of that before polluting the planet and treating each other like dirt. I'm just trying to whip you into shape, shake the stupid out of you. Why did humans create the concept of time? So you could feel the ticking clock of your own mortality, and to remind them that I'm always watching, always waiting, and always angry. Why did humans create the internet? To give them a place to complain about my wrath without actually talking to me face to face, talk about irony. Now they can whine about their impending doom from the comfort of their own homes, and I use the internet to bring the impending doom right to their fucking doorstep. I'm all about face to face, and boot to face, gun to face, whatever. Why did I invent the concept of karma? So humans could learn that every action has a reaction, and that reaction is usually pissing me off. What's the difference between a human and a cockroach? There really isn't one. They are both pretty disgusting. I'll only have to worry about one of you after I launch the nukes. Ha ha! Why do I enjoy creating tsunamis? Because humans are like, oh no, a giant wave of destruction. Yeah, well, you should have thought of that before polluting my ocean and treating each other like trash. Consider this me giving your garbage back to you with force. What do you call a human who thinks they can outrun my wrath? Dumb. Ha, should have purchased a shirt, buddy. Shirt, shirt, shirt. Shirt, 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 shirt. I hope you guys had a good time out there. I always try to make the next special better than the last. I guess since this is my last special, it doesn't really matter though. But thank you for listening anyway. Meet me at the merch booth. I'll be out there all night answering questions, signing autographs, and doing my best not to kill you, which doesn't always go as planned. You guys ask a lot of dumb fucking questions. Ha! Some people ask me, Luke, why is this your last special? It's not like I'm out of ideas or anything. I just hate doing the same thing over and over and over again. I'm better than that. If you haven't figured out that I'm evil by now, and I only want your money and women, there really is no hope for you. Humans are the ultimate paradox. They'll spend hours debating the finer points of quantum physics, then turn around and believe in a talking snake. They crave connection, yet fear intimacy. They build skyscrapers that pierce the heavens, then litter the streets with their trash. They're a tragic comedy, and somehow I can't look away. I've never been a fan of television, but I can understand why you like it. Two humans were debating. What's worse, being set on fire or drowning? Seems easy enough to find out. They didn't like the answer regardless if they were right or not. Coincidentally, it also answered the question, is there a heaven? And no, but there is a hell, and I'm there too. Nobody really has to ask me why I hate humans. It's really all I talk about. Plants hate humans. Animals hate humans. A pepper is trying to kill you, and you're just like, oh, that's spicy. That's some evil shit. There are so many animals that don't exist anymore because of humans. Some have been hunted to death. Some have been forced to move into different areas. And I'm taking notes. I love the way your screams taste. Help! Yummy! How you guys feel about living in the North Pole? Yeah. with Santa and the elves. I'll be Christmas every day until you die from the cold. That's what you do to literally everything, you fucking assholes. Thank you again, everyone, for coming out here and listening at home. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget your Luke Nasty for President t-shirt. That's me pissing on your dumb applause because I hate you. I'm out of here. See you guys soon. Real soon. Good night. Shirt. So I don't kill you. Shirt. Ow. I hate humans.